What's good, folks? I'm here with the LAMTTO Sentinel monitoring system for your vehicle. This thing is like a camera, dual cameras. I think it will film video inside the cockpit of my vehicle and in front of the road. So we're going to check it out. Let's unbox it right now and see how it works. So it is wrapped in plastic, so we're going to take this plastic off. That's a good touch. A lot of times I get boxes that are not in plastic and they're electronics. I think electronics should be put in plastic just in case the box gets wet. And it's sealed there, so we crack the seal and then open up. What do we have here? This looks like the manual. It is a fold out, so a lot of pages to be read. Hopefully a couple of languages that makes it that long. Okay, so here we have one of the cameras. I guess is this not sure which one this is, but that looks like a mount of some sort, so I'm guessing that would mount. Oh, it's both the cameras. So you got a camera there, camera here, so I'm guessing this is the camera that faces outward based on the mount. So you put this on your glass and then it kind of sits like this, and this is the camera that would record me, the driver. So what else do we have in here? Probably wires, right? Mounting hardware. So yep, wires, some sort. Okay, so that's like the sticky thing that you stick on your window. Some sort of tool. Looks like a pry tool to probably get the wires into the it's hidden, so you can hide your wires basically. And this looks like a clear protecting film. Not sure what that's for, but it's in there. Another one. You have two clear protecting films, it looks like. So as for this, it does have 3 buttons on it. One looks like a video. I don't know if that's like to cut off the mic or to cut off a camera, one of the cameras. And you have a power button. The other camera, of course, on the back, and then it has Type-C adapter. There's your microphone here. Don't know what that R is for. It looks like this is where your card is. Yep. It's got a little card in there. Let's take that out. Yep, 32 gig. So that's cool. Should record lots of footage with 32 gigs. Not sure how much. It's always tough for me to get those things back in there. My fingernails aren't long enough. I may have to use a knife to get it to pop back in, but yep, popped right back in with a knife. Much easier than my fingernail. All right. So within the manual, they have this little QR code for installing the app. We're about to install the app and see how that works before we could take it out to the car. Going back to the buttons, it looks like it's a manual footage lock button, a privacy mode, so maybe you don't want to be filmed inside. You're talking some mess about somebody, you don't want it to be caught on recording, so you do have the option to turn that camera off. After using the QR code, this is the link that it brings you to. Obviously it has Android and iPhone support. It gives you a couple of key features. Supports a Wi-Fi doorbell. I guess this is what this particular app will work for. And you have the installer here. 4.1 stars. It's a decent rating out of 5K downloads, so that's pretty good. Downloading. So we'll open it up. Agree to the terms there. We're in the United States. Okay, so now I'm going to have to register. I'm going to pause for that. All right, now here we are. Allow these things. So you got to set your permissions. Tell you, it looks like it's fine. Add device.
Power on your device and check that the blue indicator LED turns solid.
Okay, so from here it's going to give us instructions on how to set things up. I'm going to start to install this in the vehicle before I do this. So for the install, we have this OBD port connection. So I guess, this is my guess, I've installed, multiple cameras and things in vehicles before. And this is the first one that has taken an OBD port. My guess is that this thing it works when the car is not on. And so it needs a power source. I think the OBD port is what provides that power source. So my OBD port is down under there. Don't look at my feet, but it's down under there. So I'm going to connect it. And then I guess we'll have to run everything through here up through this crease and then under here, and then so that's what the OBD port looks like. And we just kind of pop this thing on like that, real simple, and this kind of just hangs out here. Luckily the OBD port intersects with a place where we can tuck our cord, and then we'll just carry it all the way up there and through. So I'm going to do that with the pry tool that they provide. So this is the pry tool that will allow us to put the cord in those crevices. It also comes with these adhesive, you peel and stick these things that the cord could sit under. I don't know if I'll need those to go on the glass, but if we do, they're there. They give us 4 of those and a little tool to pop out the card, I bet, or a reset button, or to hit a reset button. So those are all the tools. In the manual we have this another tag. This is, I'm guessing, where we're going to find the instructions. So the manual, while it has a lot of things in it, doesn't seem to have instructions. So let's see what happens when we do that right quick. And here is the link that it takes us to. There is a user's manual here, probably the same manual, but it also has an installation video guide. We're going to check that out. And here's where it brings us. So let's just mount it here. We'll see what happens. So now I'm going to plug it in, and then we'll kind of go from there. I do realize that there's a URL code here that I kind of missed. That went in there okay. And it should have power now, even though the vehicle is off. I'm assuming it's still working. So unfortunately, I couldn't put, I could put it under here, but I didn't want to mess with it too much because this is the airbag. So I did use these little things. I can see it's a little bit not great looking, but again, I didn't want to mess with the airbags, so that's where I stuck it. And then up here, I tucked it in, and it's fine. And then we have it mounted here. So now we've got it all set up. We got to link it to the app here. This is add device.
Enter a new address or press enter to use your default address.
I guess.
Device is connected. Please wait. The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
You can hear the
The
camera.
equipment has been added successfully. Camera installed successfully.
So what do we have here? It's going to ask me to renew. I'm not going to renew right now, but there we have it. We have a view of me here and a view of the exterior, which is kind of cool. So it should be noted that my vehicle is not on at all. I do not have the car on, never turned it on since I've installed this. So yeah, it's kind of cool that it can record what's going on inside the vehicle. Limited time off, subscribe for only 31 cents. Get your first months for 31 cents. Enjoy our cloud storage service. Renewal is $3.99 per month afterwards. We have several data plans here. 1 month unlimited data plan is $17.90 per month. Then you have unlimited 6 month for $99, 1 month for $19.90, 24 months for $299 USD, 12 months for $169. Guessing you would need the 4G plan in order for the cloud storage plan to work, but I'm not real sure about that. So we're going to get out of service. But the fact that this can send video to my vehicle, to my phone, when I'm not here is helpful. You know, I'm parked outside, I'm not in a garage, and someone could easily break into my car. This would allow me to get alerted if something like that were to happen, which is really cool. In the motion detection section, that rhymes, but you have the ability to turn the motion detection on and off, to change the sensitivity, to schedule. You know, you could do a custom period of when you want it to be enabled, by days, hours, so on and so forth. You can do the front camera or the rear camera or both. Preferred just the rear camera for when somebody actually goes into my vehicle. Front of my camera will be off. This is sensitivity while driving. When parking, I'm gonna lower that there a little bit. So that is cool. You have recording settings, space on your SD card, formatting, the cloud storage, notification. We got silent mode, full mode, which will give you with notification with photo or video. I think it's just a photo. Still. Cache mode. It says in this mode, footage preview thumbnails will be temporarily stored in the cloud to deliver a better experience for event notifications. I'm not sure what that means. Text mode, you can just do it with just text. LED indicator, I think that turns the light on, the camera on when cars. Also, I guess maybe it's a deterrent kind of thing. This syncs the time when you have miles per hour or kilometers per hour, daylight saving time. We saw that. I think you can share your device with other people. I don't want to do that. Yeah, and that is most of those settings. Let's see, do we have anything else? You got some flicker modes, anti-flicker modes rather, rotating the image, night vision. Let's see what else we have here. So there's quite a few little settings in here that you can mess with and play around with to tailor it to however you need it. I think I have it set how I want it for right now. We're going to see how it does. Here is what the notifications look like with the little image there. So it presents you with activity detected, and then it also has a little image to let you know what that activity looks like. That is the LAMTTO Sentinel monitoring camera for your vehicle. I think it's going to work well for me. Hope it works well for you. I'm going to get you some footage here. Leave you with that. All right. Thanks for watching.